And then Victor Cruz fucking saved y'all's ass. Actually, no. Actually, it was Manningham.
Manningham was the one that cut that over the shoulder.
No. Hakeem Nicks in the second one is what got y'all that run in the Super Bowl.
All right.
Ahmad Bradshaw.
Super Bowl run.
Shut the fuck up about
So
Bradshaw. No one bring him up again.
1, 2, 3, and then clap. Then we can sync this shit with audio.
That's right.
You talking about
Stop, Jared. Don't speak.
And then we'll
Jackson
start. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to another.
Welcome back to another episode of.
You're gonna hold those beers and do it? We can do that instead of point.
No, we just
I
gotta
want
keep
point.
it, bro. We gotta keep it.
At this point, we're going.
Yeah.
I'm Isaac.
I forgot his name already.
I'm Evan.
No, one beer deep. Jesus.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Mr. Moose.
It's your boy JJ.
Josh.
And this is another episode of. Alright, welcome back everybody. We just had Wild Card Weekend happen.
I'll tell you, it was wild.
So our predictions were a little off.
Mine weren't. That was.
I don't think anybody saw the Rams and Panthers game being a 3-point game.
Okay, yeah.
We did. We talked
We did.
about it.
We talked about it.
I think a lot of us said it was going to be like a.
I was definitely saying
blowout.
that it was going to be close because they beat them last time. They're feisty, man, and that's exactly
That's
what
literally
they
what we were saying.
Yeah.
We said it'd be a closer game, but the Rams had it ultimately.
But this close?
It was close the first game.
I'm just saying, we're rolling into the playoffs. We thought some teams would get it going. Well, we got the Rams sneaked by,
They did.
They did.
but I think the funnest game was the one that followed it with the Packers and Bears.
Oh, insane.
so
That was insane.
That was an awesome playoff game.
As you can see, our Packers fan is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Dylan. It was nice knowing him. You know, he just couldn't handle it.
Midway through the fourth quarter, he did say that he grabbed a noose. The noose was successful.
Yeah.
He's in a cave right now with Aaron Rodgers.
When they come out, we don't know.
Will they come out? Well,
All right, the next game
Dylan
that happened was the Bills Jaguars. Again, another 3-point game. It seems like every game was way closer than it needed to be.
They were.
yeah, a lot more.
I don't know.
Wild card weekend.
That was another good one. That
It
was
was a good
The-
set of
all.
games.
I'd say that those first 3 games were all really good.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the fucking shit show that was the Patriots and the
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers. But no, that was
But that
was another
Bills
good game.
Jags, it really had me questioning and starting to think like, damn, T-Law's a guy. I fucking hate that sunshine ass bitch so much. But like, goddamn, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he had a fucking game. Like, it wasn't even on him. It was actually the defense.
Uh,
But you can't even blame the defense because it's Josh Allen.
I'm trying to remember that interception at the end. Was that a deflected
Oh,
pass?
okay. It was a deflected pass. It
Okay.
was. 4 touchdowns, 1 turnover. I forgot. It was that
But
last
the
thing.
one turnover was
it
the
was-
one that meant the most in that
yeah.
final drive in the fourth quarter. I think they had a minute 20 or.
And you know what? And that was his worst pass of the game because actually it wasn't even like on perfect target to his intended receiver. The DB tipped it, and then the next DB got it.
Mm-hmm.
So
See, and that game was a perfect example of. I think we all agreed when we were talking about that game in the last episode. Jags were the better team, but the better player at least, Josh Allen, James Cook of course too, but we're on the Bills. Sometimes, you know, that's all it takes. I mean, Josh Allen went full Superman on him.
Was it a
And-
4th down and they pushed him a QB sneak for 10 yards?
They carried him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
God.
really almost scored on it.
Josh Allen was a tank in all means necessary.
and to be fair, James Cook had what, less than 50 yards that game.
They shut down the
Something
run.
like that, yeah.
I mean, and
I knew that was gonna happen.
the
though.
Jags
I
are
knew
good
it
against the
was-
run.
Well, props to the Jags defense. We knew that coming in that was going to be a problem. We just wondered if T-Law was going to show up, and he did until he didn't at the end.
How about that reporter with the interview?
Oh, yeah.
It was very sweet. It was very nice.
Oh, that was nice. It's nicer than any of us would have been.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like fuck the Jags. I mean, understand your peace and mind and that. It's like, oh, you're definitely from Jacksonville, but like, suck him off some more. Why don't you? God
That's
damn,
someone's
bro.
granny, man.
That dude was literally like, he was about to bust right then and there in the interview. Like, you see his face, he's like, yeah.
He bit his lip. Man.
Yeah.
He bit his lip.
Do you think she took out her like retainer for that or what?
Jesus.
Got me down.
I thought it was a very nice thing to say.
It was nice.
It was a very nice thing.
And I hate to say that they have a bright future because it's fuck Jacksonville always and forever. But
Well, of course. Of course. And, but he
God
did do a
damn.
good job. I mean, we talked about him being a contender for Coach of the Year. I think he still is. I think he's going to go Ben Johnson still. I mean, we kind of rushed past that Packers Bears game.
Yeah.
That was insane. I mean, do y'all think that the Bears can just keep? Because I mean, they're about to play the Rams. The Rams can score. The Rams are a much better team.
We'll
than the Packers
talk
are.
about that in a minute.
I don't know if they can keep up this whole fourth quarter comeback thing.
But Josh,
definitely not. But
the following game.
We don't have to talk about that one.
Well, I think it needs to be said a little bit.
That's fine.
No, we can talk about it. We'll talk about it. Because it needs. I mean, I knew in my heart we were going to lose, but I
Viewer
couldn't pick against
discretion
them.
is advised.
Yeah, it's for the best. As that young boy in Philly said, some of these guys got to pack their bags and go. Kevin Patullo already working at a McDonald's, so I mean he's flipping burgers. It was exactly what happened 2 years ago. I mean Nick Sirianni hired him because that's like one of his best friends.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't hire him because he was the most qualified guy for the job. And look what happened. I mean, in the second half, they lined up under center 7 times, and what did they do each time? They ran the ball right down the middle. They eliminate. They're fucking the.
Fuck them, right? Sons of bitches.
Do you think there's any truth to the rumors about
AJ Brown.
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, there was a rumor
That-
that it was either Sirianni or Hurts. One's got to go. Talking to the
I haven't
GM.
even heard that, and I don't think that's gonna happen. At least not next
I
year.
saw it on Twitter.
I think the
today.
biggest thing was
My rumors that I heard was they were running. Of course, you customize your offense to best fit your players,
Yeah.
but supposedly they had dumbed down the offense so much
Oh, I
because
saw this,
Jalen
yeah.
Hurts couldn't handle all the motions.
I mean, probably, maybe to some extent, but they also, all of the things that made the offense successful last year, they have not been doing. Where's your play action pass? Like where's your RPOs? Like they took all
your
of that
zone
out.
reads. They were doing like
Yeah.
inside zones instead of like outside zone runs where Saquon thrives in.
Yeah. Same thing with fuck. My mind just went blank.
That's
Smith.
okay.
But,
It's
like-
been a long weekend.
It has, but no, I'm glad it happened because this gives them an opportunity to clean out and really take a look at what's not working and fix some holes. I think, as much as I hate to say it, I think AJ Brown needs to go. He's not happy there. He's playing unmotivated.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he wants to play hard for them, even though they just came off a fucking Super Bowl
Well, you
win.
saw the explosion.
Jake Elliott's got to go too.
So, sir, I ask you,
The explosion on the sideline with
Yeah.
Stefanski and Brown.
Sirianni,
Sirianni.
yeah.
Browns.
Sirianni. No,
There you go.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
So I gotta ask though, do you think that rumor is true about AJ Brown having requested trade ever since week 3?
It might be. I think that, I mean, from what we've seen this year, it's not like, would anyone really be that surprised if that was true? I wouldn't. I mean, I don't, and that's the thing. People have been talking about it all year. And it's like when you're the Super Bowl champion, you're put under a microscope. Everybody expects excellence from you. And whenever you don't live up to that, it's not,
But here's the thing too. I mean, AJ Brown said it too multiple times. Like he wants to do a DB dirty. Now, yes, he fell through for y'all in the playoffs. And
Yeah.
He fell through a couple times during the season too.
He was dropping passes all year.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this was an isolated
Do you
incident.
think he
Yeah.
was just sending a message like, fuck all of Philadelphia, I don't want to be here? Or was he just fucking up?
No, I think it's more so fucking up. I don't think he's dropping passes on purpose.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, he still wants,
wants
to
to
fuck
win.
these DBs up.
Yeah.
He wants to show that he's the best receiver in the league, even though he's probably like top 10 He's definitely not top 5.
No, but
He's like top 10, top 15 wide
Respectively,
receiver,
yeah.
We saw
respectively.
a difference in production from him, and really a lot of these same Eagles on the offensive side of the ball. The only one that really had a better season was Devonta Smith.
Yeah.
But I mean, you went through a lot this year as far as injuries, like with the O-line. So as an Eagles fan, are you feeling like, shit, we gotta like piece this thing together because it's like they're falling through the cracks and we gotta get some damn stickum tape and piece it together? Or are you feeling like this is like a reload year because the year before the offense looked unstoppable?
I think it's going to be interesting going in and seeing how the offseason turns out too.
But at the end of the day,
Did you hear what Robert Saleh said? He said that we were literally running the exact same offense that we were 2 years ago, and so he was looking at that tape, and that's what they schemed up to beat us using backup linebackers that weren't on the team a month prior to this game. So I mean, like it was just it's been a shit show all around. But I think a lot of the rookie contracts, if I'm not mistaken, especially on the defense, are going to be coming to an end. So there's a lot of guys that need to be paid.
Yeah.
So I think like Jordan Davis for sure is one of them. I mean, we've still got our rookie corners locked down, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, they both are probably going to be looking for money.
I think Zach Bond's coming up at the end of his
They
contract
paid him.
too.
No, they just paid him this
Yeah,
year.
they just pay him?
Yeah, they paid him going into this year.
But I mean,
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the NFC East is going to run through Philly for at least the next 2-3 years.
No, I think
It's a lot of optimism.
I think that it's going to be.
That's a big statement there, brother.
It is,
yeah,
and I mean
I don't know if I feel that way.
No, I don't feel that way.
While I
And-
still respect Philadelphia, I think they got a lot that they need to work out. There's a lot
There's
of-
a
Yeah,
lot of
but at the end of the day, all of their starters are still young. They're one of the youngest teams in the league still, if not the youngest team
Okay.
in the league. And
Washington
But what
had the
does
most
youth have to do with
injuries.
anything?
because they're all under rookie contracts, so at least they have at least another year. Let's just say you extend a couple of those guys, the key guys, right? You might lose some people, whatever. But the way that they've been doing in the draft and Howie Roseman,
Well,
like-
they're going to have to probably get.
like
let's
they've been
assume
great. They've
AJ
been
Brown
great in the
leaves.
draft.
Let's
Yeah,
assume AJ Brown leaves.
you'll get good capital.
Maybe, I mean, what's the most that you would pay for AJ Brown? A second? Right?
That's the
But
most.
it's Howie Roseman we're talking about. He might fuck
No,
around and get a first.
100%.
He had 1,003 yards and 9 touchdowns this season. Devontae Smith had 1,008 yards and 6 touchdowns this season.
No, but I mean, they've tried to make it into a passing offense, which is not Jalen Smith's or Hurts. That's not what he does. That's not. He's a game manager. He can run. He can throw. He can do all those things. But they weren't utilizing his strengths. I don't think. I've heard a lot of people doom and glooming, especially Philly fans. We are the fucking worst.
Yes.
Like one season doesn't go our way. You'd think after our history of being ass that we'd be fucking accustomed to it, but no. I'm not. The people who are calling for Hurts' head, for Sirianni's head, calm the fuck down. All right. It's not like they've got time. Like give it another year. We're talking about one of the most.
Super Bowls, yeah.
Yeah, we've been to 2 Super Bowls in the last 5 or 6
Yeah.
years.
4
Sirianni has one of the best records of a new coach going into the league in league history. It's like top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not nothing.
And so that's why I say I think
He needs to have less reins over how the offense is being run though, and I don't think he needs to be the one that's hiring the OC.
Well, we've heard the
But
Eagles
he's-
side. Hold on, we got the Eagles. I think we did 3 minutes of Eagles.
It needed to be said.
Let's not do any more of that. The Niners won with a healthy Christian McCaffrey. That's
And
awesome.
no George Kittle.
No Kittle.
once he got hurt, so look, Kyle Shanahan, it all comes down to coaching at the end of the day. And so that's honestly why, not to bring up the Eagles again, but that's why I think Sirianni over the other 3 coaches in y'all's division, he's going to continue. The East is going to go through Philly. Now with that game, Kyle Shanahan is probably the best coach left in the NFL playoffs.
That's a interesting.
Him and
take.
McVay.
Him and McVay. McVay's won one. He had Stafford.
He's on the rise, man.
You
Yeah,
said,
D'Amico's on the rise.
he's the best coach left in the playoffs.
Probably the best coach left in the playoffs.
What about this guy that got you Super Bowl?
Sean Payton? I love Sean Payton. He's an offensive mastermind, but with that team that he has, I don't know. And that's why I said possibly, because Shanahan's never won it.
Mm-hmm.
But with the fact that with what he's doing,
They're all good
with what they
coaches.
have, that's why I give the coaching advantage to him, because that is nuts. It's insane. And here's another thing, and this is why, like, so I took the Bears this week. Well,
Yeah,
You took the Packers.
no, I know. I'm saying against the Niners.
Oh,
You're
okay.
taking
Yeah. No, they're playing the Rams.
we'll talk
The Rams. I took the Rams against that, right? So, anyways,
He's
I know we'll get to that.
He is drunk.
So, anyways,
Alright.
coaching just plays such a big factor in all this, man. Like the fact that they're doing this, and crazy stat here, every year that Kyle Shanahan has made the playoffs,
7-0 right now.
he's been to the NFC Championship, minimum.
They are undefeated with him as their head coach through the wild card and divisional rounds. They're 7-0 with Kyle Shanahan as their coach.
He's a really
They-
good
That is a
silver
wild
medalist.
stat.
Yes, and so he always makes it to the NFC Championship. And that's tough. That's crazy.
Oh,
Right.
Now they,
That is a good accolade. but
2
Let's-
Super Bowls and
Hey,
two losses.
let's talk about the motherfucking Houston Texans though.
We got one quick crap game right before that, though.
I mean, it was just.
Chargers, Patriots. Were we expecting anything else?
Vrabel.
See, I honestly forgot about it because it was that bad. Like,
But you have to give the Chargers
Coaching.
credit. I mean, they have the second most players out that were starters this year, but right behind Washington.
Actually,
They-
probably right behind San Fran.
Right behind, what is it? They said the top 5 is Washington, San Fran, the Chargers.
they're all up there.
Yeah, those are three.
I mean, if they had their O line, I think they could have actually stood a chance because Justin Herbert, like he does in every single playoff game he's played in, spends the majority of it on his back, like trying to see what's happening. Because he just does not have any protection.
No.
And he's usually playing against a good defense. He played against Houston last year. He played against. We'll get to it, but like I am a little nervous about that Patriots defense. They're a good squad. They're good.
I knew they would hold them, but I didn't think it would just be 3 points. I thought they'd get some sort of
Yeah, it was rough.
play, but that was
But
rough.
The Chargers defense, I think, definitely deserve some credit. They held.
They'll be back next year.
Oh, for sure.
I think so.
But one thing we can say is Drake May's finally played a team.
Yes,
He's played 18.
that's the first.
If I'm a Chargers fan, though, I'm bullish on the way they're gonna look next year.
I'm not.
I mean,
No.
I am
For what?
they're,
Because-
because they're gonna get their 2 offensive linemen
I
back.
mean, but there's
Yeah.
no promise that they're
Yeah.
going to be there at this time next year.
Yeah, well, that's all way down the line. But
To me, Justin Herbert made
If-
great strides.
If they stay healthy this time
He
next
made
year, they have a
strides
shot.
to me. He's always been good. I think he took it to another level this year, and it wasn't really that looked at. But he had a terrible O line once those guys went down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you saw his production fall once. Well, Slater was done from the beginning. But then
And
once
Alt
Joe
went
Alt
down.
went down, you saw their offense decline. And it's because
Hampton was
they
out
couldn't
too.
run the ball. Yeah, Hampton went down too. So they couldn't run the ball. He had no time in the pocket. And you saw his stats decline. He was like an MVP favorite after like 5 weeks. Because their O-line kept him protected.
We were talking
Joe
about them.
Alt down?
We were talking about them as a dark horse candidate at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
No, we were. We thought they had
They look
enough
great.
on both sides
Because
to do it.
it's
Yeah.
nothing against Herbert. I
That's
don't
what
think
I'm
it's any
saying. Though
fault
I
of him.
think even without the O line, I thought overall from the year, the way he progressed, I thought he still looked better than he has in the last
Well,
few years.
3 points says otherwise.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
he didn't play great in that last
Greg
game.
Roman did not dial up a good game for me.
No,
either.
because
He had no protection.
They need a new offensive coordinator.
To be fair,
yeah.
too, I mean, you saw at the end he tried to pull a Josh Allen where he's running the ball more than he normally does,
Not that
and
guy.
he was trying to truck people
He
because
did
like
more
he
this
knew
year.
that his receivers couldn't get open.
Actually, he had the
Vlad is the most overrated wide receiver in the NFL.
he had the
And I'll
second
say
most
that, I will
rushing
go
yards this
down.
year. That's QB.
I did
Second
not know
most?
that. As a QB, I did not know that.
Yeah, as a QB.
He ran a lot.
I know he did.
Really?
but-
I know he did too, but I
Especially
didn't
when
know
I was
that.
watching him earlier, he was running a
When you don't
lot.
have an O-line, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So like with how much he was running in that playoff game and trying to make plays happen for himself because his wide receivers couldn't get open. He had 40-year-old Keenan Allen, and I know he's not actually 40, but the dude plays like it.
Yeah.
And then you had Quentin No Hands Johnston, and then you had Lad No Release McConkey out there. He's got great routes, but no release. Dude can't get open for shit.
Hey, I will say, the Chargers defense, they came to play, at least they held them to what, 16?
Yeah.
And
The Patriots Chargers. Drake May
Yeah.
got his first win against a real team. Playoffs. Boom. The game that was awesome, I thought, was the Texans defense. What do you think about that, JJ?
Hey, I loved every second of it. R.I.P. Aaron Rodgers. I hope you had a fun career. You chose the worst game to go out on, but
I don't know if he's done really, but
I think he's done it. I
He's
don't.
gonna do more.
He got. Think about it like this: the last 2 seasons he's had, he's gotten the coach fired. I don't think there's any other team in the world that's just like, oh, let's bring him in for 1 more year, see what happens. Because he got Mike Tomlin fired. Well, he didn't get him fired. Mike Tomlin said, I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. But regardless, back to the game. The Texans dominated from the jump. Besides that first drive where DK caught like, 3 passes? He didn't do shit the rest of the game, which is kind of upsetting in a way because he definitely owed the Steelers fan base more than that. But, yeah, no, it was exciting to see that the Texans can win with their defense literally because CJ, again, was kind of iffy.
CJ almost blew the game.
Yeah, no,
It was-
there was moments where I was like, shit. But again, the defense can literally win you a game and outscore your offense. It's kind of rare, but it's great.
Fun fact about CJ.
5 touchdowns, 4 turnovers in his 3 playoff wins.
Oh.
The Texans defense, 5 touchdowns.
He joins only one other quarterback to fumble 4 times and win a playoff game.
Oh, dude, yeah, no.
Eli Manning. In
I fucking knew it.
2007.
Oh,
was that when they won?
Fucking knew it, yes.
Hey, all right. I can live with that one then.
Because no, it was like they were definitely playing better like the whole game, but it was just those turnovers just kept the Steelers in it way longer than it should have been, right? Like my butthole was clenched in the 3rd quarter whenever, even though we had like 300 something yards on them at that point, we ended with over 400 yards of offense. Technically, if you're going off of just stats alone, had the best offense in the playoffs over this last weekend. Just based on yards and everything, I mean,
That's crazy.
which is it's insane to say because
Solid defense.
against a good defense, and they ran it against a good run defense. If CJ cleans up his game, and I think he will, I think a lot of it was nerves. A lot of it also was not on him. Like a couple of those turnovers. We had one where it was a snap before he was ready for it.
Yeah.
Another one on that flea flicker play,
I fucking hate
missed
it.
block. If it was once, if he had 1 second longer, that was a touchdown. That was a touchdown to Higgins. He was wide open.
Yep.
But and I'll say this: he only lost 2 of those fumbles. His stat line is exactly the same as Drake May's was against the Chargers. Lost 2 fumbles, threw 1 pick, had 1 touchdown. CJ actually had more yards thrown.
250.
And Nico did drop a ball.
He did,
And he got hurt.
and he got hurt,
It's
unfortunately.
gonna suck.
That is not fun going in this
No.
matchup.
Hey, can we talk about Christian Kirk?
I knew someone was about to say that.
I had to do it.
I knew, if you weren't gonna say it, I was about to. Not gonna lie.
Hey, what a dog, bro.
Shout out.
He earned his money just off that one game. He needs to do it again, but
Charlie Kirk is.
I ain't never seen nobody rise from the dead and come out just balling like that,
Yeah.
bro.
Is this
Charlie
the
Kirk
turning
went
point for the
crazy, bro.
Texans?
I do honestly. Every year the Texans get into the playoffs and we get to this point, we get to the fucking divisional round, and then we lose. I can always kind of feel it coming. I don't feel that this year.
I don't
I'm
feel
not
I don't
feeling it.
either. Yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm feeling good about the Texans' chances this year.
Yeah,
We'll get to the
honestly.
Texans. We'll get to the Texans.
But like, if we just get past this game, after I know Nico already got rolled out this Sunday.
Yeah.
I just had to bring this up because the
Sure.
fact that Nico got rolled out already for Sunday, it's like we really don't need him as much. Like, if we can get past this week, Now, yes, we need him. Yes, like that's our guy. But the way Woody March performed too, like the
No, they're
offense
running
doesn't
well.
look bad. Our biggest problem is gonna be how CJ plays.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna hold us back or move us forward
You can't play the way you played
against the
last
Steelers,
week against
against the Patriots. Yeah, because they'll make you regret it.
But if you play like that on defense, the way you played,
Yeah,
and the offense picks it up,
Yeah.
that's a win.
then you have a win.
All right. Well, that does it for the recap. Now let's go into this new matchups. Game 1 tomorrow. Bills Broncos.
I think it's the exact same situation as it was with the Jags. You got the better team with the Broncos. You got the better players with the Bills.
James Cook and
and Josh Allen. I mean, the Bills have a pretty bad run defense, so I think if the Broncos can get their run game going, they can take that game. They can run it away. But
It's Josh Allen.
it's Josh Allen, man. Like, bet against him at your own. Like, good luck. I'm taking the Bills.
Yeah, same.
I also got the Bills. Crazy stat with Josh Allen. Josh Allen has the best passer rating in the playoffs all time. Best touchdown to interception ratio all time. Just saying.
I know that.
We'll fact check that and get back to you.
It's
JJ,
just those two. It's just those two.
what do you think for that matchup?
I think it's gonna be like we said with the Bills Jags. It'll be a close game, but I don't see the Bills losing. And to Josh has been saying for a while, like he thinks the Broncos are frauds. I think this is where we kind of find out.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nix, can you trust that guy? I don't think so.
All right, Jared. What's your take on that
He
game?
looked very mediocre all season.
I mean, the Broncos have picked up the run
And I love the guy.
game all season, as you didn't see that the year before. So I like that. Bo Nix, he'll win you games. He'll also lose you games. So there's a chance that could happen.
Great take.
Josh Allen is Josh Allen,
Uh-huh.
so I'm rolling with him. He's Superman.
Rolling with Superman. Well, I think it's going to come down to coaching at the end of it. Is Sean Payton still the old Sean Payton we know in the playoffs?
I think so. I think he's gonna draw up some very creative offensive plays. He's a great coach. I think he's the better coach between the two, between Sean McDermott and him. Big Sean Payton guy. It's hard to bet against Josh Allen without Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow being there. Those are two of the three quarterbacks that Josh Allen has lost to in the playoffs. The third being
If
Deshaun.
you get
Deshaun
into a
Watson.
shootout, then the Bills have a better chance. If it's not a shootout, then the Broncos probably win.
Yeah. And I think the Broncos are kind of similar situation. I think the Broncos, the Seahawks, and the Texans are all kind of in the same boat, right? You kind of got a question mark at QB. You've got decent offenses, right? They can, when they're clicking, they're clicking. But they're all defensive teams, right? So if their defenses really rise up, they got a shot. All of them do. I mean, I think of those three, this is getting a little off topic, but Seahawks, they're pretty, I think they're probably the best.
All right, so for the Bills Broncos, let's just go around the horn and say who's going to win.
Bills.
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 Bills by 3.
Bills.
Sorry, Broncos. We don't fucking like you.
I love you, Sean Payton, but fuck your team.
All right, next game, 7 o'clock game. 49ers Seahawks. Josh, take it away.
Seahawks. It's interesting. The Seahawks and the 49ers, they played each other week 1 and they played each other week 18. So they started and ended the regular season playing each other. 49ers won the first matchup. They were healthy. The 49ers got shut down in week 18. And I think that is fresh in their mind. And they're also without George Kittle. They had George Kittle that game. They don't have him now.
They didn't have Trent Brown.
That's true, but no, that is a big factor. We saw how much of that helped them against the Eagles.
You mean Trent Williams?
Trent Williams.
Trent Brown is on the Texans, brother.
Don't drink and drive.
Trent, they didn't have Trent Williams.
No, yeah, I know you're talking about though.
But he's been back, so.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. I think that Seahawks is probably the most complete team, like I was just saying a second ago, in the NFL. So.
Yeah. Isaac?
I got the Seahawks on this one. Look, like I brought up earlier, the Niners, every time that Shanahan has made the playoffs, he's been in the NFC Championship game. Because the coaching matters. But I think it comes to an end right here just because it does not matter with how hurt they are. Seahawks are just a more complete team. Now,
So
Sam
it
Darnold
matters,
comes
but
through.
it doesn't matter.
In this one, it's not going
It's a
to.
good oxymoron. I like it. Alright.
No, because here's the thing, man. Like, with that many players out, it's hard. It's hard to continue that success. And even if they do get past this game, they're not making the Super Bowl. Not with that hurt roster.
So even with these teams being as familiar what they are, with each other.
It's like what Josh said. In Week 18, they were a little more healthy. They had they had George Kittle. They didn't have Trent Williams. But it's just, how do you get past that defense? That defense is the best, if not second best, behind the Texans. It's like 1 and 2, 1A, 1B. It's very hard to decide between the two because it just really depends on the week.
It's easy for me. It's Texans.
It's been tough for me to see, I'm not going to lie.
Well,
And it's really going to come down to Darnold because Purdy's a better quarterback.
It's true.
Ooh.
Shanahan's a better coach. If Darnold just plays decent enough, like even if he played like CJ did, I still think they could win that game because of that defense.
No, it's
I
happened
wouldn't
before.
give him that.
He's in his turnover games that they've had this year. Seahawks have won every single one of them, which is wild to say. He also has an oblique injury going into this game.
Yeah.
We'll see how much that affects him. But what y'all got?
Alright, JJ.
Seahawks, man. I mean, you guys pretty much said everything already, but
If do be
one person that you didn't say, which is crazy, but JSN, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even bring him up.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is his moment to shine. Just put it to rest, like offensive player of the year type shit. So like, I mean, he's already shown the 49ers what he can do to them as well too. So it does. That goes back to Darnold though, because it's probably Darnold's biggest game of his career, I would imagine. Because last year, like he choked in the playoffs with the Vikings, but like this
Trying to
49ers.
get the first seed.
Yeah, this 49ers team, or my bad, sorry. This Seahawks team is way better than that Vikings team was last year.
Yeah.
So, like, he has just, like, a bunch on his shoulders. Now, with the Niners, they're a pretty hot team right now. So, I can imagine this going, like, I'm going to say 38-35, which would be, like, the best game ever for us to see. But, like, I think it's going to be, like, that close.
Alright, Jared.
Yes.
I think you have a similar situation just like you have with the Bills, right? The Bills, on the AFC side, they're the most playoff experienced team. The 49ers on the NFC side are the most experienced playoff team. So you have that. The Seahawks,
Are the Rams not experienced?
the Rams are experienced, yes, obviously. But are they playing the Niners? No.
I think that might be the most experienced team in the NFC.
Okay, well, that would be debatable, sure.
Go ahead.
You did just make the 7-0 Shanahan point.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I did.
And you compared it to McVay, too, so. Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Anyhow,
Shut up, Isaac.
you cut off.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways,
I do think that this Seahawks team is extremely talented. I don't think we've seen a defense like this from Seattle since the Legion of Boom. So I give them that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, and I'm looking at how hot the Niners are running into this. I'm looking at the more experienced team in the playoffs. I'm looking at the more experienced coach in this situation. I'm looking at Trent Williams being back. Yes, they're hurting without Kittle, so that does affect it. And it very well could go the Seahawks' way. But I would have to pick the Niners. CMC, I think, is going to be utilized in a lot of different formats. You're going to see him out in the slot. You're gonna see him out in the backfield.
See him throwing that motherfucker too. Why
Shit,
not?
you could.
You've done it before.
Watch out for
It's,
it.
and beyond that, one thing we haven't talked about, I haven't heard at all, is the magic of when the play breaks down and
Purdy.
you need some magic. Purdy seems to be that guy as of late.
True.
Okay.
As far as quarterbacks that I would trust to win me a playoff game right now, the guys that are left, Purdy is almost like, I think he's probably number 2 for me
Yeah.
behind
I-
Josh Allen. I think I have him over Stafford right now.
Hey, is it crazy to say Purdy might be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now?
It is.
That would be cool.
That's
a little
insane.
bit, yeah. Top 10, sure. 5, maybe not.
What, like right outside the top 5?
Maybe like 7.
I mean,
would
think
say
about it. He's
7.
been hurt a lot of his career too. A little bit of his career. I mean, that one NFC Championship game
I
they
don't know
lost
how
to the
much you
Eagles.
give to Brock Purdy when you can throw in anyone like Mac Jones into the 49ers offense and people put up.
He's got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, so Mac Jones
But the
played well,
same thing as the Rams.
but Brock
Yeah.
Purdy elevates that team.
I don't know if he elevates.
No,
I
he
think
definitely did.
Nah, he did.
He has
He
the
did.
last several weeks.
He's been playing off like insane.
I see him as just having like you have a car issue and you find the right part. It's not a performance part, but it just makes everything run perfectly.
Dude, I mean, he had some plays where like he pocket collapsed, he escaped. He
And it looked like Mahomes.
yeah, he was.
Even in that Bears game. That
Yes.
Bears game was crazy.
Yeah.
And like watching that, I was like, that's why I brought up the question is because like seeing that, just that alone, and the way that he's performed over his career, it's like, is it crazy to say that he might be? I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he might be a top 5
Well, I
quarterback.
was gonna throw this at you. Are you saying right now for this season, or are you saying just as a whole?
As a whole.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
'Cause I was gonna-
You definitely had too much to drink.
Okay.
Evan, who's your pick?
Yeah. No. So with this game,
I was just gonna watch this shit and be like, what the fuck is that?
No, I'm just
Okay.
being honest.
well, I don't know if you stated exactly what your goal was with it, but for the Seahawks 49ers game, it's going to come down to coaching. And again, Shanahan, I think I want to roll with him. I'm curious to see what Kubiak comes up with to make sure Sam Darnold doesn't get into a funk, because he hasn't had success in the playoffs. He's been terrific in the regular season. We can all agree with that.
He's
Like,
James
damn.
Harden, man.
And again,
Damn.
the Seahawks defense is good, but so is the 49ers. It's going to come down to quarterback play, and I trust Brock Purdy. You don't
They're
think
The Niners
Brock who?
defense is just okay.
You trust who?
It's just okay.
Brock Purdy?
Oh, there you
They're
go.
gonna give up. They're gonna give up some passing yards. But I think at the end of the day, if they come out and play them like they did the Bears a couple weeks ago, and it's a shootout, I'm taking the Niners.
Can't argue
If
that.
it's a shootout, yeah. No,
I don't think
understand
it's
that.
going to turn into a shootout.
I think it will. It's
I
playoffs.
don't think so.
No.
It's
I-
Seattle
after
defense,
watching
playoff
the,
defense.
that Niners-Eagles game, I don't know. The 49ers defense played a hell of a lot better than I thought they would.
The Eagles also did not make any adjustments, dude, and that's
No.
what frustrated
And
me.
that's what I'm curious about with Sam Darnold. If they figure him out and they scheme him the right way, is he going to figure it out from the second half or after they fuck him up probably the first quarter?
Robert
Here's my
Sala's
biggest
a great,
question.
great defensive coordinator. So
He is, but their run defense has been very sus, and you got some 2 mediocre running backs over there in Seattle that can actually pop off at any point.
yeah,
And so I feel like it could be a Zach Charbonnet day, or Kenneth Walker just like breaks one for like 50. Like I don't
he'll
know.
get down to the one. They'll hand it to Charbonnet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you called him average and then
Two
said they might
mediocre
pop
running
out.
backs that can
Well,
both
they
pop
do.
off.
They do.
No, he's actually not wrong.
Like they're
that's-
very mediocre, but at times they just have these games. They just do.
All right.
Next game.
So we're gonna move on. after that one.
I'm not wrong, bro.
No, you're not. You're not.
No, you're not. You're not.
They're on the better end of mediocre. They are like,
All right.
Above to mid average.
The game we're most excited to see:
Yes.
No,
Texans
seriously.
Patriots.
Yeah, you can do it.
JJ, are you ready to see
Don't.
Drake May fall on his ass?
Yes. Yes.
He'll get smarter after this one.
No, actually, this is going to be an awesome game.
His best takes are in that can.
Hold on.
His best takes.
This is revenge for all the years the Patriots have messed around the Texans fans. I think we're gonna stick it to them.
It's always been in Foxborough too.
Yep. Hey, we beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead this year.
And we beat Baltimore in M&T Bank.
CJ
M&T
Stroud coming into that Pittsburgh game was 0-3 in weather under 35 degrees. He don't care no more. This is a different season. Texans defense is real. Let's just see. What do you
Hey
think,
Chad, where
JJ?
did CJ Stroud go to college? Hey Chad, what's JJ wearing?
The Ohio State.
I'm with him.
So tell me what's gonna happen, JJ.
You see what he's wearing?
I would like to say the Texans are going to win. It's not going to be easy. What's going to happen? It's going to be pretty defensive, and then I think it's going to open up to Stroud versus Drake May, which is probably going to be the scary part of the game.
That's terrifying.
So I have a question for you, JJ.
What's
So,
up?
with the Patriots head coach being the Titans' old head coach,
Okay.
he's seen a lot of the Texans.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to take all of
He's
that
seen
with
a lot
him?
of the Texans whooping his ass, but yeah.
Hey, I'm just curious if you think just seeing them as often as he has, now he's got the Patriots defense
He
and all
was
that.
not facing what they are now. He was not facing this D'Amico Ryans, Matt Burke defense.
He was used
I'm talking about more
he
so
was
on the
used
side of
to-
CJ Stroud bringing that defense he has now versus the ones he had with the Titans.
But the Titans were just used to giving Derrick Henry the ball and running all over us, which
Yeah.
is fine. But they're not doing that now. Or yeah, what's
Our run defense.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
exactly. No one's doing that to us now.
I
I'm
don't think Averill has any impact on that offense.
Well,
Well,
some
yeah,
way,
it depends
yeah.
on the defense.
I mean-
Their defense has been great.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
So here's the thing. I saw a Patriots fan with a 2025-2026 Patriots Super Bowl tattoo. We know how that ends.
What an idiot.
Oh, damn.
That's wild.
I ain't seen no Texans fan with that.
That's just saying the Aggies
Texans,
are going to
baby.
win the national
That's all I
title.
got.
Well, you might
That's all I
actually-
got.
Hey, all I'll say, Sunday is my birthday. If I could ask for one thing from the universe, if none of y'all show up to my birthday party, it's fine. Only as long as the Texans get this fucking W. Please. D'Amico, praying to you, dude.
That's it. That's
we
it.
need that shit. Like, I need that shit like the crackhead needs his fucking fix, man. So
The only thing I'm worried about is
Stroud.
is Drake. Well, Drake. The more complete team is the Patriots.
yes, yeah.
You had an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't even say that.
I actually argue the same opposite as well.
How?
More complete team?
Yeah.
We have better wide receivers. We have
One of those wide receivers is gone, by the way. So
Yeah, won't be there next week.
he's not going to be there. That's the guy.
okay. That doesn't matter. They
That
have
does matter.
34-year-old Diggs.
Who the Texans know very well.
Yeah, we know him very
Okay,
well.
sure.
Our secondary's better. Our D lines are better.
I didn't say the defense wasn't better.
You said complete team.
Yeah, the more complete, balanced
They have a
team.
good defense
What?
and they have a great offense.
Exactly.
No, I hear you, Moose. I do. But I still think that the Texans are going to win.
But I'm just saying
I
complete
do
team.
too.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, I hear what you're saying. I mean, but this is the thing too. The Patriots have not played a top 5 offense. Drake May has never faced a top 5 offense in his entire time in the NFL. Not even just this year, last year too.
You
Well,
mean
the
defense.
Texans are
Defense, sorry.
Where did the Chargers rank?
They were like top 10, but they
Yeah,
weren't
they
top
were
5.
like number seven.
That was like one of the hardest defenses that they faced, and they scored 16 points. Texans are a lot better than the Chargers.
We are number 1.
They're
Yes.
clear cut number one.
So I mean, I expect a lot of Drake May runs when the pocket breaks down. I know like that's one of the best things about this Texans defense. We'll pull up that chart, right? That shows it's basically disguise coverages on one end of the chart, and then it splits rate on the other end. Texans sit dead last in the bottom corner, and like they don't disguise what they're going to do, and they don't blitz, and they're the number 1 defense in the NFL because they play They're aggressive as hell.
And
hit
they
the
got
shit out
guys
of you.
that can get to.
Yeah, they have incredible athletes, and they play smart. Did y'all see
They
last
say our 4
week?
guys will beat your 5.
And last week, there was that play. Steelers tried to throw it deep on the left sideline. Kamari Lassiter on his man. As soon as he saw that he wasn't going to catch it, hands off. Hands off. Made sure he did not get the call because it was a crucial point in that game where if he gets that catch, the Steelers I think maybe could have still been in it at that point. But
I really don't
they
think
play
you've
smart.
seen a more complete defense than the Texans probably since.
like what, 15
The 08
Broncos?
Steelers, the
Probably,
08 Steelers.
I would even go back further than that and
Whoa.
say.
I mean, they're like.
I mean, I might even go back to the 2005 Bears.
Wow, that's
I mean,
The
they're
2005 Bears don't
I don't
have
know
shit
about
on
that.
us.
yeah.
they're
I would say the 08 Steelers were better than the 05 Bears.
I like.
Or you got the Ravens too. Back
The
in
Ravens.
early
You would have to say the
2000s.
2000,
Yeah.
No, the 2001 Ravens.
Yeah, I'm about to say early 2000s Ravens.
When they won that
defense.
Super Bowl.
Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis,
Yeah.
Ed Reed. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, at all levels, you have guys in each position that are easily top 5, top 10. I think Stingley's up there.
Yep.
Best corner in the league.
Absolutely. I think he's at least top 5.
You don't
Will
hear his name a lot because they ain't
Anderson's
throwing
easily
really
top 5.
well. Yeah.
He might be
Daniil
number 2
Hunter
right
is
behind
extremely
Derek.
underrated.
Absolutely.
Well, okay. Let's bring up some other things though. So we're both regarding the defenses. It's going to be awesome on both sides. As far as offense goes, with the Texans losing Nico, how much of an impact is that going to be going into this
Christian
game?
Gonzalez is going to be a problem.
Stroud is going to have to step it up and find other targets, which he did towards the end of the year with some of the rookies. So they're going to have to step up. Stover came back at the very end of the season. He hasn't done much, but he can step up.
You can hope.
He's
yeah.
going to have to.
This is what will win us the game.
that-
Woody Marks.
He can't turn the ball over like he did last game, though.
Woody Marks?
Stroud.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Woody Marks. Woody Marks is going to be the biggest X factor in this game.
You might be right. I mean, I'm a little nervous about I mean, they've got some good running backs over there too. I know everybody likes to shit on Ramondre Stevenson. He's been playing pretty damn well down the stretch. And I mean, they've got a hell of a fucking rookie over there.
Didn't he have like 100 plus yards last week?
Yeah, he balled out. They both balled out. It was the same. It was literally the same situation for them too.
Hunter Henry, too. Ball
Yeah.
So I want to bring this up, and I think that's a good player to point out with Woody Marks. I say this: if the Texans cannot establish the run game, and the Patriots can just force CJ to have to do everything because they're not worried about it, he can't turn the ball over. But do you think he's in the right mental state going forward? Because I mean, the Steelers,
What you said about the run game, though, I agree with it.
So with Woody Marks, if he's not established, I feel like the Patriots are going to be able to just key on CJ and make him beat them. But do we trust CJ to actually follow through on that? I mean, with the Steelers defense, they're good, but the Patriots are better.
Yeah.
They had all those fumbles.
And they've got an offense that, if we turn it over when we put them in the red zone, they will score.
I think they can challenge us a lot more than the Steelers could. They were kind of one-dimensional. Is Aaron Rodgers going to make plays? Because they didn't have a running game situation. It was just all over the place. And the receivers, it was DK and everybody else, and DK wasn't much of anything. I feel like the Texans kind of cakewalked through that, and the Patriots are a well-coached team. Drake May hasn't played anybody serious. That's going to be fun watching him go against the Texans defense. But how much of the weight is going to be on the Texans defense when they shouldn't have to carry because the Texans offense has just been so abysmal?
Well, I wouldn't say abysmal though. I mean, outside of those turnovers, which a lot of it was just bad errors, right? And it's stuff that they can look at. And I think it's stuff they can fix. And I mean, I have faith in CJ, man. I do. Like I think it's good to have a shit game like that to kind of shake some of those nerves out. I think that's what a lot of it was. He looked nervous out there. He looked scared out there. And I mean, I think that if he can kind of put that fucking shit behind him.
Well, one of the
And
fumbles
even in that game, he was having stretch like in that second half. He had like those first especially the whole first half was rough. But in that second half, he played a lot better, especially in that fourth quarter. I mean, they were having good drives. They were stretching all the way down the field. And CJ, he came back from having a bad play and then locked in.
Mhm.
And I think he can do that. He has that ability, and I think he can do that, have that mindset going into this game.
One
His interception-
or two of those fumbles was based on the snap
Yeah.
count being
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, it was, but on
So-
top of it, so when was CJ Stroud's interception though? That was to start the third quarter. That's what I'm most worried about. And so that's why I agree with you on the run game part. I think it's going to be whoever can establish the run first is going to win that game. Because they have two good running backs. We have 1.5 because Nick Chubb is like half a man right now.
He was playing well when we gave him the ball, though.
He wasn't a man, it wasn't too bad, but he's not the Nick Chubb of the old. You
They're
know
not
what I'm
going to be
saying?
able to run on the Texans.
They're not. But at the same time, at any point of the game, Travion Henderson could actually break one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the way that we
I would be
swarm, the way
more
that we
worried about
swarm,
him.
I don't think is we've allowed the least amount of 20+ yard rushes this season, and we've been so good against that because of the way the secondary actually tackles too.
I'd be more
Last
worried
year
about
was
him in the pass game.
Petrie, Bullock. It's really going to come down to the run game. If we can run on them, and the Patriots have a pretty solid run defense. If Woody Marks can run it, and we can establish that run and get a play action going, CJ Stroud is amazing in that. But if I'm going quarterback for quarterback, I would take Drake May all day.
Yeah.
All right.
Based off this season.
No.
Based off this season.
Now, with all the points made, let's go around and say who we got winning.
Texans, baby. Come on. H-Town, hold it down, baby.
H-Town till I drown.
JJ.
Texans.
Texans by 1 single point.
I like it. I'll take it.
I have a little more optimism than that, but I'm also going to go with Texans. That brings us now to the final game. On
Also,
the
I
schedule.
just got to say, NFL fucked the Texans by giving us a Monday Night Football game in the playoffs. What the fuck is that, NFL? Get your shit together. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Houston versus
That's,
World, baby.
that's ESPN money, man.
God, dude.
It
Like,
makes,
what is that?
people do crazy things. Rams, Bears. Did not expect the Bears to be here, but they are. I mean, I called them to win, but it was like a half-assed, tossing it out there. Wow. Can't believe that's the matchup. JJ, what do you think about the Rams and Bears? It's in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
in Chicago.
It's going to be like
No dome.
15 degrees.
Yeah, definitely no
Sticking
dome.
Matt Stafford in his
Yeah.
little spine all messed up.
No,
I don't know how he's
think-
going to do in the cold.
I think this is going to be a shootout.
Oh, for sure.
Shootout.
I have the Rams winning.
Mhm.
If I'm wrong, I really don't care because if the Bears pulled this off, that would honestly be pretty insane. So like from a mutual point of view, I think like whoever wins, like you're not going to be upset about it. The Bears have looked so surprisingly good the last couple of weeks, but I really can't go against saying the Rams aren't going to win, especially if Adams is back now too. Like that offense kind of Puka carried the offense while Adams was gone, which he already was, but like throw him back into the scenario and like that's going to be like the toughest time for the Bears. I will say if Ben Johnson somehow wins this game, he's coach of the year. He probably already is not because he won a playoff game, but if he pulled this off and got to the championship game, I think it's settled.
Yep.
Especially against Leffler.
Yep. All right.
Ditto.
What do you think, Jared?
Ditto.
Ditto, the same, nothing to add.
Yeah. Still on Stafford. Yeah.
Stafford, what? Was just throwing his name out there?
Yep. There you go. That's it. That's all I gotta add.
How do you think he's going to perform in the cold? Do you think it's going to have any effect?
That's all I need to add. Like JJ said it perfectly. I think yeah. I don't think cold or not. I think they're football players. They're gonna play. I don't think that has any effect.
He played in Detroit long enough to understand what
Exactly.
playing
In a dome.
Yeah.
Okay, but he
But
played
he
Chicago.
played
like-
the same division.
yeah, he
Yeah.
played Chicago twice a year.
He didn't play him in the playoffs.
Yeah, because they suck.
Yeah.
That's not his fault.
This is
Oh,
all
he
untreaded
also-
territory
he also-
then.
Go off, JJ.
There you go.
The only team Matthew Stafford played in the playoffs with Detroit was just saying, they got that ass whooped. But anyways, I'm also taking the Rams. It's so hard just because at this point I just think it's Stafford, between Stafford and Caleb Williams, I'm taking Stafford all day. And with the weapons that he has, I think Caleb Williams has been amazing this season. Very upset that he was like 30 yards short of 4,000. He should have been the first.
Yeah.
He'll be the first next season, so it's okay. But what Ben Johnson has accomplished, and now going back to like our Coach of the Year conversation, I think it has to go to him too. Like, I still want to say Shanahan, but at the same time, like, man, dude, what Ben Johnson has done has been crazy. It's just, whether he wins or loses, at the end of the day, Ben Johnson did a hell of a fucking job this year.
Alright.
And
So we're all going Rams.
No,
Yeah.
not everyone, no.
I'm picking
But
Bears.
I
Oh,
am.
all right. Well, hold on. What you got? Why you picking Bears?
It's just the eye test. I was shocked as hell seeing them come back with it down 19 points or 16 points.
I think like 16.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I didn't honestly
That's
think the
basically
Bears
where I'm
had
at.
that in them, and little by little they chiseled away at the Packers, the established playoff team. They've been there before. They've done it. This is all uncharted territory for Chicago. And to see
They've done
Caleb
that
Williams,
3 times this season.
what?
Come
in the
back.
playoffs?
No, no, no.
Comebacks.
No, no.
Just come back.
Oh yeah, they have a resilience about this team. I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. But you can call me a madman. I think there's something innate about the Bears that it's what you need in a playoff team.
I'm not mad at the pick because I can understand it. Like, if they win, I would not be surprised just because of how well Ben Johnson has coached this team. And he's also undefeated against Sean McVay. As an offensive play caller and just the one time they played this season.
I think they're on a Cinderella run right now. And I think I think the last few years we almost always end up having like one team. Like it was the Lions and then it was the Commanders. It could be the Bears this year where it's just kind of like nobody's picking them to go to the championship game in their conference, but they could find a way to get there. The Rams have not been consistent this year. They do have the better offense and the better defense though. So I think we've given our flowers to Ben Johnson almost all season, especially down the stretch when they've been playing well. But I'm still taking the Rams. It's experience, it's better defense, better offense. I mean, they're hungry right now, man. Puka Nacua is playing lights out. I mean, Stafford is playing great, and they can run the ball if they really need to as well with Kyron. So I think that as well, even with the Packers, if they had Michael Parsons, I think they win that game. But they don't, and you can't. It is what it is. So but yeah, I'm with y'all though. They have a shot. It's going to be a close game, but I still think the Rams are going to pull it out.
Because what do the Bears on defense do
They have a bad
exceptionally well
secondary.
outside of the fact that they are number 1 in the league over the whole season in takeaways? Like, they're not really good at one specific thing, but they get takeaways.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the Rams are the better team, the better coach team even. But there's just something about the Bears that feels right in the playoffs. With the takeaways, you don't have to be the best, and yet they just find the right opportunities to make those plays that actually ultimately change the game. It's a stat that doesn't show up. It's not something you're going to see, but it's just an eye test thing to me, and I think they passed that. So
Did
I'm gonna
they have
take
any
the Bears.
takeaways
So
against
the
the
Bears,
Packers?
fun fact, the Bears have the worst
Oh,
record in the playoffs still left.
What do you mean?
Of all the teams that are in it right
Yeah,
now.
they only had 11 wins this year.
Huh.
The rest of them had 12 or 14.
I'm not worried about that. That honestly does not matter to me.
Yeah,
They
the
also
Gi-
had a cupcake
Come on,
schedule.
who cares? The Giants
The-
were 8-8. Only won
I think
this
we-
one.
I think
I'm
we
not
mentioned
saying.
it.
I'm just saying.
I think we mentioned it last week, right? I think the Bears have had technically, if you're looking at the schedules of the teams they played this year,
Oh yeah,
they've had an easier schedule than the Patriots.
Mhm.
Yeah, ultimately when it's all said and done.
I mean, it's one thing when you got your heated rival on the line, right? You're gonna show up to beat them, but I don't. Yeah.
That game's just gonna come down to like 1 or 2 clutch plays because like we saw it last week. Stafford that final drive to throw that touchdown, and then Caleb Williams again. Like he's had a bunch of clutch moments this season. So
Air Jordan.
yeah,
Air
it's
Caleb.
just I don't know.
Well, we saw Bryce Young keep it close with them. I don't feel like we should write off Caleb Williams.
Oh, no,
He's
No.
Bryce Young
way
looked
better.
good,
Yeah.
by the way, until the very
And I'm
end.
not saying, well, yeah, he looked good. I mean, it was a 3-point game. So that kind of also factored in, I'm like, okay, if the Panthers can do this to you in the playoffs, I don't think the Bears are that far away. But that was it. So, Rams.
Yep.
Rams.
Rams.
Yep.
The Bears. And I think that's going to conclude it for this week's episode of